What's up, Cancers? It's your girl Tasha, aka Mama Gem, aka Gem the Butterfly, and this is your September 2018 Love Tarot Scope. I have to remember, I want to say monthly general tarot scope, but I'm not doing general tarot scopes. I'm doing love at this point. Videos that can apply to your love life, I was about to say your romantic life, but y'all know what I'm saying. Love you have for your kids, family, your passions, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever makes your heart feel full is what this reading is going to be about. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my videos. Make sure you hit the little notification button down at the bottom so you'll be one of the first people to be notified when I drop a new video. So let's get into this and see what we have coming in for Cancers. I'm pulling 4 cards and any clarifiers if I need to. It'll be for situation, challenge, advice, and your outcome. Keep in mind that, these readings may resonate with you and it may not. So, if it doesn't, you'll be all right. Shit. Let's see. Cancers. One more shuffle. All right. You could get with this or you could get with that. You could get with this or you could get with that. I don't know why that's coming to my head. Okay. Oh, well, shit. That's why you can get with this or that. Listen. Okay. Let's go. Situation. Judgment in reverse. Challenge. 6 of Pentacles. Woo. Advice. The Hermit. Your outcome. Give me some more. 4 of Cups. Wow, y'all got some heavy damn energy. It's not even bad. It's just like I feel like somebody is, you know what? I feel like somebody is running away from they're running away from something. They're running away from an opportunity for growth at this point. And because either they're running away from it, either you're running away from it, Cancer, or someone that you're dealing with is running away from it and is directly or indirectly affecting you, okay? Which is leading you to have to make a decision about what you need to do. And I feel like for some of you, you may not want to make this decision. It may not even be about leaving or anything like that, but it's like you don't want to make this decision because I feel like you're really trying to hold up your part of the deal. That's the challenge. Like trying to do what's fair. And it gives me I need more cards because I'm feeling like this is the situation. Like I told you what the situation is. And I feel like you're trying to handle a situation in a fair and equal manner and make sure that all sides are taken care of. But for whatever reason, it doesn't give me the feeling like both sides, maybe at this time, whatever decision is going to be made, that one side is not going to get what they want. Okay. And it may be you. It may even be you, Cancers. I feel like I need some more cards because let me see. Can I get some 2 cards for Judgment? That's the clarification. What is this? Somebody's not wanting to make a decision about something. I feel like if they have made a decision about it, but they don't want to voice their decision or their opinion about something in fear of judgment or retribution or backlash for what they have to say. Because I feel like somebody's trying to mute their thoughts. 2 cards. Yeah, like again, 2 of Swords. Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, so somebody's waiting. I feel like somebody is waiting on the other person to advance a situation. Okay, it could be that y'all been dating for a while. It could be that you're ready to make it official. It could have been that maybe you're exclusively dating, and now you're ready to make, while we're not getting married. And I feel like really above and beyond everything else, it's a timing situation. And if it's not a love thing, because I try to make it apply for everybody, so anybody who's listening can get something. If it's not that, if you're single, this is about you trying. I feel like you want to go off the beaten path or something, and you're afraid. I feel like you have some trepidation about. It's a direction. I just keep feeling like there's a direction that you would want to go. That I feel like you've been on a path for a while, and everybody's expecting you to go this path, and you want to do something totally different. And I feel like for some of you single people, especially if you're single with children, I feel like there may be children involved with this situation. So there's an air of obligation here that you have to take into account. But it's like, what about me? Whether you're single or not, I keep hearing that, like, what about me? What about what I want? Because I feel like two people are not agreeing on something. Okay, nobody's seeing eye to eye right now. And in the meantime, with this card right here with the Seven of Pentacles, trying to figure out what's the best route, what's the best course of action. We have all this time. We have been waiting. Somebody's waiting on a judge. Somebody's waiting on some type of decision from another person. Okay, but the challenge is, again, like I said, trying to make it equal for both persons. And I feel like, again, timing and money plays a very huge issue. Some of you may be contemplating, maybe you're already in a field. If this is not about love, maybe you're already in a field of whatever work that you do, that you like it, but you're being called to something else. But maybe right now you can't go back to school. Maybe right now you have to get your children through school. Maybe you still owing student loan debts like I do. You know what I'm saying? And you like, shit, I want to go back to school, but do I want to accrue more debt? Or maybe it's about time. You don't have the time right now. There's a challenge here. Your advice with the Hermit card. I feel like with that, what if you were planning to make a decision on something? I feel like you may be holding off. I actually feel like for some of you too, you're talking to a hermit. The hermit, some of you guys are around a hermit type person. Could be a Virgo. This person definitely could be like a loner. Very, very wise type person. I feel like what the advice is, seek higher counsel at this time. And I feel like this person who you're talking to is family member. I feel like this person is going to encourage you to follow your heart. Yeah, even my tone has changed. Like, this is like really serious. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like this person, let me get another card. Yeah, I do. I feel like they're going to be encouraging you. Do what's important to you. What it's asking you, what do you treasure most? If it's not a person, that's the energy. What do you treasure most at this? What are you holding on to so much? For some of you, maybe it's a thing of not now, but you gotta save a little bit more money. Like I said, it may be a timing thing, teaching you patience. But I feel like with this Four of Pentacles, along with this Hermit, I'm being drawn to how he's holding those coins to his chest. What do you consider valuable to you? I think that's what the question is right now. It's a matter of your heart. You have something that you're protecting. You're protecting your heart with whatever, could be whatever you I'm sorry, I got a lot of stuff coming in. Like, these are the things that you hold precious, right? And I kind of see this situation as you kind of got to go. It feels like you have to go out and make a sacrifice in order to get what you want, in order for it to be spill over into the things that you really consider to be a priority. You know what I'm saying? So like, if going back to like school or whatever it is, if you're trying to go to school and you got kids, maybe you have to make that sacrifice to try to, maybe you can't go full time, can't go part time, to do one class at a time, do something, because wherever you are career wise, you may not be completely satisfied with that. You have a yearning, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like with this hermit, whoever this person is for you, or maybe this is the way you think, you don't want to have regret. This hermit feel like he's been contemplating back on his life and the decisions that he's made, and he would do it a different way if he could. Lots and lots of knowledge. Wow. Leaving off the end of the month with the Four of Cups, you need a little bit more. You guys are tied up with something. You're up and down. It's like, even if you decide that, you know what, I'm gonna hold off and I'm not going to, I feel like somebody's trying to comply. I apologize, guys, because it's a very confusing type feeling that I have. I feel like somebody's trying to comply. They're trying to do something in the name of compromise, but yet and still they still feel dissatisfied. So in that case, it's just like I said, be true to yourself. Be true to what really you hold dear, true and dear to your heart. I do. Wow. Like, because it just seems like to me, if you don't do that, you're still going to be caught up. You're still going to be dissatisfied. You're still going to be like, all of these cards is like, there's indecision. You have so many indecision. You're not sure how to move about a situation. And I feel like, because Cancer, you're looking at everybody else. What about you? Shit. Cancer. This is emotions, affairs of the heart. What about you at this time? You're making decisions for everybody else, but what about Cancer? What if you've been seeing yourself in a particular career and now you have the opportunity to do so, but you trying to think, well, no, I can't do this. No, it's time for you to trust and believe that this is the time, or if knowing that maybe this is not the time, but your time is coming. So you got to keep the faith to keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I feel like for some of you, you know what? If you're the type of person that, in whatever situation this is, if it's not about school, if this is about you being in a relationship and this person is lagging behind in some type of way, and it's kind of been like the general theme over some of these readings that I've been doing, like I feel like somebody's trying to move forward and they're still trying to they're meeting resistance. And so I feel like if you're in a situation where especially if you're with another person, where two people are disagreeing on something as far as where the direction or the movement of a relationship should go, and if you find that you are over compromising yourself in order to sacrifice the relationship. And I'm not talking about in any relationship you have sacrifices and you have compromising. But for whatever reason, I feel, whether you're in a relationship or not, Cancer, I feel like you have been overly compromising yourself and the emotions of your heart and the passions of your heart to appease the people around you. And I feel like for some of you, you feel like you're getting a little tired of it. You're ready to move to do something, and you don't want to sound selfish, baby. If this applies to you, you're not selfish. This is about you trying to live your best life. This is about, and I feel like whatever that you are conspiring to do, whatever you're trying to bring into your life, whatever you're trying to manifest in your life, I feel like the Most High is going to come along and to assist you. If there's an issue with childcare, issue with money, issue with time, things are going to be moved out of your way. Now, for some of you, I don't feel like all this shit is going to happen in the month of September. Let me just tell you that. But I feel like, I don't know if I'm talking to a whole bunch of people, just one person, but I just feel like that. Like, you always trying to do stuff for everybody else, but this is the time. Something is being placed in your face for you to do it, and you scared to make that decision because you don't want to look like, it makes me feel like you don't want to look selfish. And you ain't that. I feel like you've never been selfish. It's time for some other people to sacrifice for you. You know what I'm saying? It's time for, and not even sacrifice. I don't want to use that word. Show up. Where's my Six of Pentacles? I'm talking too long, but shit, I'm starting to preach. Where is it at? This one. It's time. And I wish I had my other deck, my traditional Rider-Waite, but it's time for somebody to show up for you. Because again, who's handling the scales right now? Because maybe somebody else has been in charge of the scales. It's time for you to it's time for you to tip them motherfuckers over a little bit in your favor. That's the challenge, is to even it. Maybe the challenge is for it to even back up. Maybe you think it's been even. It hasn't been even. And that's why you think that you have a little air. There's an air of guiltiness that I feel from you, Cancer. Now, this is about putting you first this month, Cancer, and putting it out there in the universe, what you're wanting. Because I just kind of feel like that you have a zest that's not being satisfied. Okay, if this is a relationship, this person's not trying to move forward with you, and that's what you want, you got to make a decision, boo-boo. It don't matter how much time y'all spend together. It doesn't really matter. It's time for you to make a decision about where you want to go. What do you need out of this? I feel like somebody's getting something, and while another person's not getting nearly as much as the other person. And so you got to think about that. You know what I'm saying? So, wow, y'all got some heavy contemplation this month. Okay, but you're gonna come out on the right side. You're gonna make the right decision. So, good luck to you, Cancer. I love you, and I will see you next month.